name is Clive Angwenyi. Socially, I am a father, I am a husband, I am a son, I am an ambivert, and professionally, I'm a training specialist in the insurance sector. I make successful salespeople for a living. I am a loving, caring husband and a father. I love life and I love people. Before I thought parenting would be very, very easy. Of course, as a first-time parent, you know that things will go smooth and all will be well until you start parenting. You know that quote they say, mtoto anakuja na sahani yake? Well, they come with their own plate, but the plate does not have food. You have to put food on it. She hit her milestones very well, but there was a bit of delay in speech, so that somehow got me worried. So I would say that was the first sign. My initial thought was that it's just another ordinary delay, and as a first-time parent, you don't have another child to compare your first child to. So I thought this happens, and when you talk to people, they tell you just wait. Some delay, some speak early. So it was a game of wait and see. It was not easy being first-time parents and coming across this challenge of autism. By then, we didn't have a name for it. We just knew she has a speech delay, which we thought maybe would be sorted organically over time. But as we researched deeper, as we interacted with people and medical professionals, that's when we knew she needs lifelong support as an autistic child. There were two levels of diagnosis. The first one was through her play group in the estate. There was a teacher who called in Mama Tendai and said that Tendai may need to go through a medical professional test. Of course, when you get that first diagnosis, you have to validate it through a professional. So we went to hospital, and a professional was able to confirm the diagnosis. The positive side of it is that now you know what it is, and you can come up with a plan to support your child to be fully functional, fully optimal. The other side of it is that you feel bad for her because she may not be able to achieve her full potential, but over time, with acceptance, you just get the hang of it and continue living life while loving her and supporting her. Will she interact with the world? Will she be able to do the things that she was purposed to do? So quite a number of questions flashed through my mind. You get a great sense of sadness for your child. You feel for her in terms of how will she be able to cope with the world, what is she going through. And the more you read through literature, through interacting with people, through medical reports, you start understanding her better. You start feeling what she's going through. And I guess it's part of the process. It's something that you have to go through because we grow through what we go through. Will she grow and be independent in future? And being an insurance professional, you also think the worst case scenario, if I am not there or the mom is not there, who will take care of her? Will she be able to live a full life? Will she be able to live on her own? There are many things that run through the mind of a parent who has an autistic child. the pressure comes naturally from society, because time and again we've been told men have to be very, very strong. So I was strong in the beginning, but there are those days you have your lows. But I think my strength was drawn from accepting the diagnosis early, following doctors' instructions, and offering the best therapy for my daughter. And the best therapy you can offer your child is love. Even in my professional life, I interact with people, I speak my mind. So expression was not a problem for me. I must say that the thing is, it's just an emotive process. But what I would encourage people is to express yourself. And if you feel you don't have room to express yourself for whichever reason, you can get support through interacting with parents such as me and others who have autistic children, or seek professional counseling. When you have an autistic child, it's never a straight line. There are days for tantrums, there are days they don't want to sleep, there are days they want to play continuously, they are choosy with what they want to eat. So there are those days that are extremely overwhelming. I think it shaped my purpose as a man. It gave me a higher calling, higher responsibility, because I then had to do a double shift as a parent. Autistic children have high energy, so it's like you are raising a two-in-one child. They are bundles of joy, very, very energetic people. Sometimes breeds conflict, because you have different perspectives, different views, and you channel all your energies and time towards making the life of the child better. Of course, that breeds room for conflict. I think it's in the following parental programs, learning from parents who have handled such situations before us, taking some time off, doing shifts in taking care of the child. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a combination of many, many things. So there is no formula, so to speak. It's a matter of sometimes finding what works for you, because different things work for different couples. I am a stickler for conforming to medical practices, and I am that sort of person who believes in medicine and what medicine can do, and sometimes I would want to follow medical advice to the letter, and maybe my partner thinks there are some things that we should sort out using organic solutions and regimes. So it's in managing the differences in managing the process, but ultimately you come to the fact that all the different perspectives and thoughts are geared towards making the life of your daughter or son better. Let me give you a good example. For instance, we used to drive all the way to Thika Road at an institution, a well-known institution, for hydrotherapy. So after one or two sessions, it's when it hit my wife that hydrotherapy is basically taking your child to play with water. So I used to say, we just need to go to the nearest swimming pool. But she used to insist we have to go to this institution to use a swimming pool. So that's one classic example of how you can differ in terms of managing your child who is autistic. Be there for each other. It's never easy. I would not lie that it is easy, especially in the early years after you get the diagnosis, after you try to find the best combination of treatment and management for your child. I would say be there for each other. look for individuals like us that have gone through the same setup, join support groups, and if possible get counseling. It does help. And the other thing is avoid over-analysis, because it leads to paralysis. The internet has a lot of information. It can confuse you. Get a treatment and management plan from a professional. Stick to it, but ultimately know that love is the best therapy you can offer your autistic child. I have learned that I can draw strength where I did not know it was. I also have learned that I can be very playful. Autistic children are very, very happy people. They are bundles of joy in the real sense. I've also learned that indeed I can reach out and tap into my inner child. So I enjoy playing with my daughter. I also learned that my partner is resilient. My partner is talented because it is through this diagnosis, through Tendai's autism, is when I have learned that my partner can draw into her ability and resources and networks to create platforms such as this, to create awareness about autism and to enlighten and support parents and the society about autism. It has made me more resilient. It has made me rather look at life from a different perspective. It has helped me appreciate that disability is not inability. We are differently abled, and it has helped me appreciate different people with their different abilities or inabilities. She has taught me a lot of things. There are things she discovers while randomly playing. She has also taught me that I can be overprotective because as a parent you have a natural instinct to take care of your child, but when they are living differently, when they are differently abled, I think that sense of overprotection doubles, triples, or quadruples. It's in seeing her laugh, being happy, and sometimes seeing her hit small milestones like feeding herself, pointing to what she wants, just even going to school and interacting with classmates and the courses at school. So it's in the little steps, day by day, as they say, haba na haba hujaza kibaba. Means seeing my child grow socially, interacting with people, doing better every day. Not pressurizing her to hit the society milestones and to conform to societal expectations. As long as we have a program, as long as we are giving her all the support she needs, every day is a new day for us, and just seeing her being happy, being healthy, and making progress. Although in some days, slow progress. That's what progress is to me right now. I wish people would be aware that autism is not, it's not a disease. It is a neuro-related dysfunction, so to speak, that autistic children are not indisciplined children. That autistic children are children who deserve love, who deserve support, who deserve to be understood and given environments so that they can be able to be functional and grow, and be able to interact with society. Yes, there are instances where you go with your child, especially in a supermarket. They want to grab onto everything, and people around would wonder why you're not keeping her under control. So there are those moments that are off, but I think with increased awareness, with increased content like what we have here, more people can understand. Sometimes it's not indisciplined. It is a circumstance that the child cannot control at that particular time. True inclusion looks like giving people living with autism equal opportunities, especially in areas where they are talented. So it's in giving autistic people or people living with different disabilities an opportunity, a chance to try out a talent, to try out a job, to try out an opportunity, because you'll get to know they are very, very keen at what they do. They are very methodological in their approach, and they are highly skilled. If they're interested in an area or in a subject matter, they can end up being very true professionals and true people, especially in terms of the arts. I think as men, we need to take the lead. More often than not, unfortunately, we've come across circumstances where mothers are abandoned after such diagnosis. Of course, that circumstance also does affect the child. An autistic child needs love from both parents. An autistic child needs double care, so it needs double parents where possible, so that you can take care of your child in shifts. It's never easy. It's not a load that should be left to one parent. I would say take heart. It's not easy. I'd be lying to you if I tell you it's easy in the beginning, but time is the master healer. Maybe you may be feeling down at this particular time. You may be feeling low, and you're wondering, what does the future hold? The future is very, very bright, because some of us have gone through those motions. And of course, with advanced science, with advanced care, with advanced support systems, you can give your child an environment where they can live, thrive, and be able to meet their purpose in life. It's a combination of things. There's a spiritual angle, leaning on religion, leaning on science, leaning on support groups, and of course, just being optimistic about life. I think just getting support from a socio-medical perspective, and just giving yourself the heart that indeed over time you'll be able to surmount the challenges that come with taking care of an autistic child. When you have an autistic child, you will need extra resourcing in terms of therapy, in terms of getting a nanny that is fit for purpose to take care of your child. More often than not, you will need to pay them a higher monthly wage, and apart from that, you will need to invest more time with your child, because they are not verbal in most cases, so your presence actually goes a long way in helping them grow and hit those milestones. If I could circle back to my childhood, I would tell myself that parenting is something that is very, very interesting, but I would do more research and do more courses and interact with parents, especially parents that are dealing with children living with different disabilities, so that you are adequately prepared for any circumstance. So it's in interacting with the world and preparing yourself for the journey of parenthood. I am very optimistic that my daughter will grow to be a happy, healthy adult. With our support, I am very hopeful that she will find her true purpose, her true talent, and we will have the resources to support her to live a life that she was purposed to live. A world that is caring, a world that is receptive, a world that understands what they are going through and creates a system, creates tools and aids to give them an opportunity to have a semblance of normalcy and enjoy life like everyone else in society. Inclusion means giving equal opportunities, not only for people living with autism, but people that are differently abled, so that they may also feel part of this society and they may contribute to the development of society because they are talented in different ways. I like to tell you, take heart, get proper diagnosis, get the diagnosis early, get a treatment regime, stick to it, but most importantly, love on your child, love on the person who is suffering or living with a different ability. They need it more than any other person.